Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Seattle Pilots versus the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Gene Brabender, whose record is 5-1 with a 2.86 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Mickey Lolich, whose record is 6-5 with a 4.46 ERA. So yesterday's game might be the best game of the season. We just had a 2-0 shutout 2 days ago from from Jerry Stevenson. And then Marty Patton stepped up yesterday and threw 8 2/3 solid shutout baseball before we brought in the bullpen to close it out. And we won 1-0. We put our best defensive team out there in the field, and it looks like that worked for us. So, we can't do that every game. I mean, it's just not going to always work out that way, so we don't have that going today. But I think that proves the point that maybe with some of our deficiencies, like at second base and right field, if we just put a slightly better defensive unit on the field, we might actually have better results. We are facing our fifth left-hander in a row. We had 2 with the Yankees and all 3 this series with the Tigers. So we're going to face Mickey Lolich again today. Now, after today's game, we've got a day off, so we're going to advance a day to get to the Angels. So we're going to do that. And I have a little bit of a challenge for everybody out there who wants to participate. If you take a look at our team, I don't think I've mentioned this since opening day, but the Seattle Pilots in 1969 did not have a AA affiliate. They only had single A and A at this time. And so what I want to do is come up with a AA team name located somewhere in the Southwest. It can be in Washington State. It can be in Oregon. It can be in Northern California. It can be any city. It just can't be a city that already has a minor league franchise. Okay, so come up with the city and the team name. We'll take the best 5 options and we'll make that a poll on our main page, and we'll have everyone vote for the best team for our AA team. I'll be the tiebreaker if there's a tiebreaker needed. And then we want to have that done by the All-Star break, which is coming up next month on the 9th. And at that point, maybe we'll start moving some players into the AA franchise. So that should be fun. So come up with a team name, a city, and a name somewhere in the Southwest. It doesn't have to be Tacoma or Portland. It can be a 500 population city. Just something fun. Try not to make it too vulgar. That's kind of the way our channel goes sometimes. We like to work blue, but let's try to keep it PG-13. That's me saying this, so if it's funny, I'm going to go with it. I don't care, but all right. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. You don't have to be a subscriber to give me a team name. If you really don't want to subscribe, I'm not going to force you. But you do have to be a subscriber to get in on our contests where you can win prizes. Great game yesterday. Our bullpen is fully healthy, and we did make 2 changes to our bullpen. We brought back Skip Lockwood, who pitched in 1 game. He walked 2 in that game, though. And we sent him back down. It was only while we were rearranging our rotation. So he got a cup of coffee. So he's back. Now, make a visual note here of the pilot's uniform from this 1970 card, how generic it is, and compare it to John Gelnar, who we're calling up. Look at how sweet this uniform is. I want this uniform. This is as detailed as any of the pilot's uniform. You have the logo, you have the lowercase lettering with the piping for the like the pilot's uniform, like a real airline uniform. And this is from the 1970 spring training. You can see the spring training facility back there. They never used these uniforms. I mean, they were the Brewers within a month of this uniform being bullpen as another righty. So we sent down the two righties that were getting lit up. Jack Acker and Dick Bates is gone. All right, and here is our lineup against Mickey Lolich. We got some of the poor defensive players back in there today. We got Harper back in there. We got Jerry McNertney back in at catcher. We are going to give Kessinger another game at shortstop, even though he didn't do anything yesterday, but I think he walked once in that game. Otherwise, and then Don T made a good suggestion about moving Tommie Agee to left field and Bosch to center field. He's got a good eagle eye. He noticed that Tommie Agee is best in left field, while Bosch is best in center field. Now, the only difference is Agee's range is a little bit better than Bosch, and I would think you would want somebody with a better range in center field to cover ground, especially with Harper in right. But we're gonna give it a try. Okay, so there's your lineup. We're gonna do the official lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Gary Sutherland. Batting second, playing third base, is Rich Rollins. Batting third and left field is Tommie Agee. Batting cleanup, playing center field, is Don Bosch. Batting fifth and right field is Tommy Harper. Batting sixth and catching is Jerry McNertney. Batting seventh at first base is Mike Hegan. Batting eighth at shortstop is Don Kessinger. And the pitcher Brabender in the ninth spot. Here we go, Mickey Lolich. We did our deep dive on him, if you want to go back and check that out. It was from last week's series. Taking a look at his log. How did he do? He beat us. He went 8 innings, giving up 2 runs, 1 earned, 7 hits, 7 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And he got the victory. His overall record is 6-5 with a 4.46 ERA, 82 strikeouts and 107 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .279 against him. He has 1 complete game only. Fastball tops out at 97 miles an hour. His sinker is his best pitch. I don't think that's true. Fastball rated an 80 as well. So he's got 2 pitches average and above. Overall an 84, the 28-year-old lefty goes to free agency at the end of the year. Come to the Pilots. All right. There's the defense. Not great. They got Cash at first. Second base for today is Gilhooley. Never heard of him. And then, of course, you have Gates Brown out there in left field. Here we go. Gary Sutherland leading it off. Batting .316 versus lefties. Popping it up on the infield. Shortstop Matchick making the catch. 1 down. Next man up is Rich Rollins. Rollins batting .251 with 2 home runs now as he takes it to almost a dead center field, 446 feet. Nicely done. He's only got a power of 78, but if you look early in his career, he had double-digit home runs. Somehow just lost that power, but we'll take that one. as Pilots are up early, 1-0 here. Tommie Agee steps in. Oh, he gets drilled! So Lolich taking exception to maybe Rollins pimping it around the bases. Agee on first. 72% chance to steal second. I think we're going to just take a cut here with Bosch. Bosch sitting on 5 home runs himself. And he gaps it into right center field. Agee holds it third. Bosch with the double. His 4th double on the season. It's second and third with 1 out. Here's Tommie Harper. I kind of feel like Harper is going to strike out here, but he does have a .360 on base percentage versus lefties. 2-0 count. Oh, a comebacker to Lolich. He's going to hold the runner. Yeah, he sure does. Damn it. It was like striking out. I mean, that'll bring up McNertney. McNertney does lead the team in RBI, and he's batting .297 versus lefties. 1-0 count, and another comebacker. So we got our 1 run. That's the 1 run we're going to score all game. Every game this series, we scored 1 run in the first inning, and I think that's likely going to be all we get. We go to the bottom of the first. Here is the Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff in the left field is the Gator. Great Gates Brown. Batting second at third base is Don Wert. Batting third and catching is Bill Freehan. Batting cleanup playing first base is Norm Cash. Batting fifth in right field is Jim Northrup. Batting sixth in center field is Mickey Stanley. Batting seventh at shortstop is Tommy Matchick. Batting eighth at second base is Robert Gilhooley. And the pitcher Lolich in the ninth spot. Okay, let's take a look at Gene Brabender. Brabender making his 12th start, 15th overall appearance, 5-1 with a .286 ERA, 64 K in 85 innings pitched. He does walk a lot. He has a career high in walks with 85 innings pitched already. Fastball tops out at 87 miles an hour. Slider is his best pitch, rated a 90. He's got a great sinker. Two-seamer, not too shabby. Overall, an 82. The 27-year-old righty goes to arbitration at the end of the year. We'll pay him. I think he's earned it already, unless he completely falls apart or gets injured. He is worthy of a paycheck. There's our defense, not as good as yesterday. McNertney kind of sliding downhill behind the plate. Our second baseman, Sutherland, is in there because he can hit. And Harper out in right field, struggling defensively lately. Here we go with Gates Brown leading off against Gene Brabender. Brown base hit. Ground ball to second. It looked like it was just going to scoot through. And instead, Sutherland making the play. 1 out. Here is Don Wert batting .250. 2 home runs. He scoots it right over to Sutherland. Back-to-back plays by the second baseman. That will bring up Bill Freehan, the catcher. And a ground ball to Kessinger at short. And a 1-2-3 inning. That's a good way to start the ball game. Going to the top of the second with Mike Hegan leading off the inning. We dropped him down to the 7th spot since he is a lefty. Flips it out to left field where Gates Brown makes a nice running catch. 1 out for Don Kessinger. Kessinger 0-2, but 2 walks against Lolich. He's batting 100. Look at this. I have to show you this. Batting 109 since being traded over here. Absolutely useless. A .317 on base percentage. You have to think he's going to break out of it, right? 3-1 count. Hey, there's a base hit to center field. Good job by Kessinger. Maybe going to go for 2. Yes, and he's out at second. Shit biscuits. Mickey Stanley Throws him out. I don't know why I do that. I fall for it every time. We just want to celebrate. I think I got caught, I got caught off my game because of Kessinger getting a hit. 2 down for Brabender. Brabender still looking for his first hit of the year. Grounds out to first. Damn it. We go to the bottom of the second with Norm Cash leading off. We'll see if that comes back and haunts us here. Sometimes that momentum shift. Yeah, there's a walk to the leadoff batter. Runner on first. Here's Jim Northrup. First pitch swinging and a base hit down the right field line. Damn it! That's my own fault. I should have known better. Okay, I guess we're going to give up that run if we can get a double play here. We will pull third base in case it's pulled by the right-handed batter to third. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just have to do something because there's never anything to do. So we're going to give it a shot. Oh, he pulls the string on that slider, striking out Stanley. Now we will just play back for a double play. It is Tommie Matchick after all. He's first pitch swinging. Ground ball to second. That could be 2. Yes! We get out of the inning. All right. That works out okay. 4-6-3 double play to the top of the third. Here's Gary Sutherland. And a base hit through the right side of the infield. I mean, I can see that happening when you have 2 below average defenders on that side. That could happen. And we've got our hit and run specialist up, Rich Roll. Rollins had that home run. Gave us the only run of the game. Here he hits a ground ball to short. Sutherland advances. Out number 1. Whoops. Smacked my laptop. Okay, so 1 down. Tommy Agee up. Agee 1 for 3 in his career versus Lolich, and he drills it to deep center field. Almost off the flagpole out there. A 2-run home run. Agee's 9th of the year. And it's 3-0 Detroit. Great job. Looks like our offense is waking up a little bit here. Don Bosch, a grounder to short. 2 outs for Tommy Harper. And Harper, a base hit that gets past the shortstop Matchick. So Harper on first. What's the stolen base percentage? 74. We're going to send him here. There's 2 down. We're up 3. If he gets thrown out, which should probably happen, at least, we'll have McNertney up. And if he's successful, then McNertney has a chance to drive him in. So here we go. Running on the first pitch. And he's thrown out, of course. We go to the bottom of the third. We have 2 base running blunders through our 3 times through the lineup, or 3 innings, 3 at bats. Okay, here's a guy named Gilhooley. Good Irish kid, I'm guessing. Popping it up into foul ground. He's 0 for 3 on the year. And now we got another good Irish kid, Mickey Lolich. I'm glad that we're winning, but I hate to punish Mickey Lolich. Ground ball in the hole. Kessinger, good play. Mickey Lolich, I think he was in pretty good shape in 1969, but he turned into kind of a tub of goo. Still an effective tub of goo, though. And then another walk. Brabender, that's one thing that we got to get him cleaned up on. That control rated a 68. Runner on first. Brown could be going here. I mean, they're down 3. There's a ground ball to second. Sutherland covering some ground. Making the play. Going to the top of the fourth inning. Here's McNertney leading off. McNertney batting .262. And he shoots it right over the head of the right fielder up against the wall. He's going for three. McNertney safe at third. That's got to be his first triple. No, it's his second triple of the season. The guy's got 60. He's got lead shoes. And yet he legs out a triple. All right, so we're going to... Well, I was going to pull to the right side, but that's not even an option. We'll try go on contact. Why not? I don't even know what that does. Oh, they're going to walk him. Is that intentional? No, just walked him. Okay, well, that's a good call. I'd rather pitch to Kessinger with his 108 batting average. He did get a hit. What are the look at all these options here. We're going to give the green light to Hegan. We're up 3. Let's try some new stuff. Here's Kessinger. Hegan's got the greenie. Low outside, and he's caught stealing. So that doesn't... Why would he have that? That doesn't do anything. That's like a guaranteed out. Oh, Kessinger's not screwing around. A double into the gap, another run driven in. And it's 4-0 Pilots. That is his first extra base hit. And he's 2 for 2 today. All right. Nicely done. Let's see if Brabender can make some contact. Shoot it to the right side. Brabender is, if you're curious, he's 0 for 28 on the season. Okay, that'll get it done. No different than a sec. So Kessinger 90 feet away for Gary Sutherland. And another walk from Lolich. Lolich hasn't struck out anybody today. Probably just jinxed it here. 10 base runners have reached. 11, actually, because he hit a batter. He hit Agee. He does get his first strikeout, so there we go. I jinxed it. All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Brabender at 34 pitches. Here's Bill Freehan. Freehan hits it out to left field. That's Agee out there making the catch. 1 down. Next man up is Normie Cash. He put some good wood on it. 411 feet. I did think for a moment it was gone. Sometimes I listen for the cues by the game has for the crowd, and it sounded like they erupted there. Make it erupt for a walk. 3 walks for Brabender. I don't think he's going to get through 5. He's just too wild. Maybe effectively wild. Mickey Stanley strikes out for out number 3. We're going to the top of the... That's a 10-pitch at bat. Top of the 5th inning. Here is Tommie Agee at a 2-run home run in the 3rd. Line drive right at Matchick. There's 1 down. Need a little drink of my coffee. Okay, 1 out. Don Bosch up. Lolich jams him inside. He fights it off. He hits a ground ball to second. Could this be a 1-2-3 inning for Mickey Lolich? Yep. Bottom of the 5th inning. All right. It's the bottom 3rd. As long as he doesn't walk anybody, I think I'm going to feel pretty good about it. Striking out, Matchick threw him 3 sinkers. It didn't sink. I mean, they're right in the strike zone. That's not where you want to locate a sinker. Here's Gilhooley. Oh, that son of a bitch got a base hit. Well, well, well. I'm going to pull first base in. Lolich. Lolich is a switch hitter. I don't know if you saw that before, if you've ever noticed it. But Mickey switch hits. He is a good hitter. Oh, he's laying out a bunt. Okay, well, I didn't expect that, but we'll take it. Two down, runner on second for Gates Brown. We're going to let Gates take a cut. That might fall in for a hit. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be caught! Hey, there's the advantage of having good defense and great range. We cut that one off, and Brabender throwing a shutout. Here we go with McNertney coming out for the sixth. Lolich is at 81 pitches here. Ground ball to third. Okay, Lolich is getting in a groove. That's 4 in a row. And he walks Hegan for the second time. So, I mean, Hegan is valuable to us against left-handers. He does get on base. You have to give him some credit for that. Kessinger, 2 for 2 today. We're going to let him take a cut here. Wow, he's just swinging for the fence. All right, 2 down. And we'll let Brabender bat. And that's strikeout number 3 for Lolich. Bottom of the 6th. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Lefties are coming up too. We need to keep that in mind. As Wert pops it up into shallow center behind second base. There's 1 out. So it's so weird to me how the game determines which one of these weirdos is going to be good. Like, there's nothing indicating... well, okay, look, I guess Brabender, he had a very consistent ERA in the limited time he played. So I guess we shouldn't be surprised that he's doing so well. But at some point, unless this is his peak year, you have to think he's going to finish around 3.5 ERA. I don't know why. I just don't understand why he's so good. As Freehan gets a base hit to left. Third hit of the day for the Tigers. Here's Norm Cash with 1 down, runner on first. Brabender, he just throws that soft stuff up there. 80-mile-an-hour changeup. 2 down. Here is Jim Northrup. He's 1 for 1 with a walk today. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to first. Nothing gets past Hegan. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Here's Gary Sutherland leading it off. Sutherland 3 for 6 and 2 walks. Give him another hit. This time, right back through the box into center field. Nope. We will hit and run, though. Here we go. Runner on first. Let's get everybody moving. Crap. Caught by Stanley. 1 out. Sutherland on first. Lolich approaching 100 pitches. On double play. Shoot. Okay. Bottom of the 7th. Brabender may be the only pitch. Well, no, this always happens, right? Brabender teases us for 6, and then he completely implodes. So I feel okay about the bottom of the inning, but this might be it for him right here. I mean, we can, if you look at his log, like he was pitching so great against the Yankees, and I pushed him. And that's happened before. So, yeah, we have to learn that lesson. Here we go. Mickey Stanley. Ground ball to second. Sutherland tossing him out. We need to think about bringing in Comer next inning, too. Here's Matchick with one out. Line drive to center. Gilhooley. He got a base hit. Was that his first career hit? Oh, and he walks him. And Mickey Lolich is going to bat. Yeah, that was his first career hit and his first career walk. Suddenly, Gilhooley's the best player on the Tigers. Okay, Mickey Lolich. Well, we have to let him pitch to Lolich. First pitch swinging. Fly ball to left. Agee. Make him a play. All right, we are going to the 8th inning. Will this get to Brabender? That's the question. I always feel like the game will somehow make me make a choice. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Bosch base hit the left. Oh, we're going for 2. Yes, Bosch tests Gates Brown's arm. A lot of plural in there. Gates Brown's arm. That is his 5th double of the season. Okay, runner on second. 106 pitches for Lolich. Here's Tommie Harper. Hits it to the freaking wrong side of the field. All right. One up. McNertney popping it up. We can't even get the leadoff double home. Oh, an error! They are going to get us to. Brabender. Well, let's put the game out of play. Let's do a hit and run to stay out of the double play with McNertney there. You could swing and miss though. Oh yeah, that's a base hit. So yeah, we were always going to get to that to Brabender. Will he walk him here? Good job by Hegan, by the way. I don't mean to dismiss that. Ground ball to third, double play. Oh wow, okay. Maybe they want us to pitch to Brabender. I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, he's only got 86 pitches. I think we have to let this guy cook. 2-2 count. Striking out Gates. One out. Downward up. Wert. Squirts it to left field for a base hit. 4th hit of the ball game to go with the 4 walks. So yeah, I mean so his whip right now is 1, of course. Bill Freehan strikes out swinging. I feel like there's another walk in place here. We'll see. Norm Cash, here's Normie. 2-2 count. Clubs it into left center field. Get over there. Bosch on his horse making the catch. Could we throw back-to-back shutouts in 3 out of 4? We've done it before. We're going to let Brabender bat. Tom Timmerman into the ballgame. He's got the sexy specs on. Ground ball to second. Brabender wanted that one. 1 out. Back to Gary Sutherland. Lining out to left, and Rich Rawl had that big home run in the first inning. And a comebacker to Timmerman. That was a 1-2-3. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Northrup, Stanley, and Matchick. A couple lefties. And we're up 5, so we have to give him a little bit of slack. Ground ball to third. I forgot to bring in a defensive replacement for right. Will that come back to haunt me? Here's a Mickey. Oh, yep. That does haunt me right there, doesn't it? Tommy Matchick. He had a home run yesterday. Shouldn't have any power at all. Power of attorney, maybe. Okay, 2 down. And that leaves it up to Gilhooley. I want to drink some Glengooley. Ground ball to first. A shutout for Brabender. Tigers win. Pilots win. Handshakes, butt slaps, slappy steaks. That was a good ball game. I like these kind of games. We've shut out our opponent 3 out of the last 4 ball games. Getting our team ERA down. Getting back some of that run differential. Okay, so, it's simulating. How long is this going to take? Let's be patient for a moment. Let me reiterate that we can come up with that AA franchise name, AA affiliates name. And like I said, choose a Northwest city. It could be small. It could be a small town. It could be like Anchorage, Alaska. It could be, Anchorage is not small, but it could be Alaska. I guess it could be a Canadian city, technically. We could do that. Use your imagination. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you to hold on momentarily here while we try to figure out why it's taking so damn long. So frustrating. I purchased a rack pack today of 1986 Topps baseball. I only paid $10 for it. And that's because 1986 was not a good year for rookie baseball cards. The best rookie in the 1986 set is Cecil Fielder when he was on the Blue Jays before he went to Japan and came back and played for the Tigers. So we're going to open that hopefully next week. That should be fun. The second best rookie in that pack is Lenny Dykstra. And then the best card in that set is Nolan Ryan, a Nolan Ryan graded PSA 10 1986 Topps card. Goes for $1,300. So we're kind of fishing for gradable. We're fishing for gradable cards. Hopefully we can come up with something good there as we continue to wait for it to simulate. We do need to play one more day. I could edit this out, but I'm making some good points here. I could give you Jennifer to look at here. She's my personal bartender, serving me coffee today. The longest this has ever taken is 4 minutes that I had to edit out once, and the least amount is 2 minutes. So I could pontificate for 2 minutes. We're back. That's good. All right, so let's play one day, the day off. Everyone's going to be well rested with our new additions in the bullpen and a complete game shutout. So let's take a look at the standings here. We are now just one game below 500, 4.5 back of Oaktown. Baltimore pouring it on. They're 7 games up. Looking at the National League. Yay! San Diego won their 15th game. They're 26 back. Pittsburgh. I did do the Atlanta Braves last night. So only 2 teams to go. Los Angeles and San Francisco. And then I'll have all the baseball cards loaded. Okay, headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Comiskey Park hosts Longborgs, 9-0 shutout. Lots of shutouts going on. George Scott hit a home run. You may remember I mentioned last year George Scott III commented on one of my postings on our Facebook, our Brainiac Baseball Facebook page. That was pretty cool. All right, and then Ernie Banks smashes 2 round trippers. Gene Tennis, did he hit another home run? Gene Tennis on fire. He had a 3 home run game earlier. Dick Green goes to get that checked. We got Brabender shutting out Detroit 5-0. I guess we have to give him player of the game, but there are many candidates. Rich Rollins had that home run. Mike Hegan did a good job. And then Horlin of the White Sox will miss 2 months, it says here. A broken ankle in today's game. That sucks. Let's take a look at the transactions. We'll check out Joe Horlin. We did have a milestone today. We had Ernie Banks with his 1,500th RBI, right? 1,501 technically. He's on the A's in this ballgame. He got traded, and he's appearing to do a pretty good job for them on a first-place team at age 38. Good job by him. Here's Joe Horlin, out 76 days. He was 3-8 on the year. Kind of curious who's in their rotation. And then James Kennedy is going to miss 2 months. He's a minor leaguer for the Yankees. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Sorry this was a little bit longer of a video. Much to discuss. I got another new subscriber. We got 13 subscribers in 14 days now. That's kind of remarkable. We're on a real stretch here. Man, we're going to give the player of the game to Brabender, which he deserves it. But look at these other batters today. Kessinger had 2 hits, getting his average up to 161. Bosch had 2 doubles. McNertney legged out a triple. And we had a couple dongs, too. A double dong day. Rollins and Agee. Agee got hit by a pitch. Oh, I forgot about that. He got hit early, and then he came back and showed him up with that home run. Couple caught stealings. That was not a great. Mickey Lolich goes to 6-6. Brabender 6-1. That's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow then with Game 1 of the 3-game series in Detroit versus the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, United States, Earth, Milky Way galaxy. Until then, everyone, have a great day.